Area High School basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Welcome to the James A. Wilson Gymnasium. It's semifinal night of the boys' side of the bracket. Jim Ross, Marianne Everhart here with you. The 96th annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. We'll have a couple of games here on video for you while Mark and I guess is Corey over there with him?
I believe it is Corey.
We'll have the two winners bracket semifinal games from the high school gym. Our first game of the night here will be the Van Far Indians and the Elsberry Indians, a battle of the Indians. They've already met this year several weeks ago, and Marianne, we expect this to be a pretty entertaining affair.
Well, I guess probably one of the big keys, though, is I believe that Deshaun Dotson is not playing still, and I think he was probably maybe a little key in that game.
He was out the other night as well.
Oh, was he out the other night on the 11th?
I think he's in protocol, as they call it these days.
Oh, okay.
Is what I was told, and so they'll be a little shorthanded, but that happens from time to time, and. I'll tell you what.
We'll break it all down for you during the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show.
Let's do it that way. You got me going. I was going to roll right through it. So.
I know. We've got that for you coming up next year on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 pregame show is coming up, brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
On air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa, Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Show off your school pride today with the Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Every time you use your Bulldog debit card, Bank of Louisiana will make a donation to the Louisiana School District. Stop by the bank today and get your new Bulldog debit card so you can start supporting the teachers and students with every swipe. The Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, Penrod Real Estate, and Clint Bowen Construction.
This is Tracy Brookshire, Marketing Coordinator and Public Information Officer for Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice here in Missouri. We are doing our best to keep our community informed as much as possible regarding how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting our county. Visit our dedicated COVID-19 page on our website at pikecountyhealth.org for resources, latest news, updated case counts, and a contact form for questions and concerns specifically related to the virus. Visit our website to subscribe to our PCHD e-news and be the first to know about any updates and resources we have to offer in our communications. Stay safe out there, Pike County. Your health is our priority, and together we will get through this concerning time.
Broadcasting from the Family Drug Booth, it's the Eagle 102 Game of the Week.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
That's 7:20 before opening tip-off, and both these teams, Marianne, kind of trending in the wrong direction as Elsberry's lost 4 of their last 5. Van Far's lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
In the opening round game here at the tournament. Back on Tuesday night, Elsberry fell to Clopton. They were actually in that game until half.
And it was a really good game up until half.
Down by 4, and then things fell apart in the second half, and they actually got beat 69-45. Van Far, on the other hand, played North Callaway, and they never were really in it. It was an 8-5 score at the end of the first quarter, and then North Callaway just methodically stretched it out. Ended up winning 64-48. So both of these teams kind of licking their wounds. And one thing that I've noticed about both of the clubs, I've seen them both multiple times, is Van Far's got to be able to make some shots from the outside because they don't have much size. Elsberry's not terribly big, but they do have Turnbull inside that's got some hops, and Caden Kinsler Clopton shut Caden Kinsler down. I mean,
They
literally locked him down, and he's the straw that stirs the drink for Elsberry. And so those are kind of the two things to keep your eye on as we go through the night here. Can Van Far knock down the outside shot, and can Caden Kinsler get untracked? And he had a 22, I think, in the first round or in the game when they met earlier. I forgot to mention that they met back on January the 11th and at Van Far, and that game was a 4-point game in the fourth quarter, and Van Far stretched it out at 163-52.
Oh, you know, Jim, it's not always that we have referees that come over and start mouthing. But when they do, they get called out by name during the game.
He realizes, right, that the pen is mightier than the sword, huh?
he knows I got a big mouth. Quentin Nichols, I got your number tonight.
Oh, is this Carey's young lad?
That is Carey's young lad.
Doggone. Following after Dad, huh?
Yes. So I didn't mean to interrupt that, but as he was coming up to talk to me, and I still didn't hear what he said, so we'll have to catch him afterwards.
You didn't hear what I said either, so.
Well, I didn't.
So let's take a break, and we'll be back with the keys to the game right after this on Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports at home and away, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
It's the new year and a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Kayla Caldwell, your Edward Jones financial advisor, at 2604 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Liggins Flooring, Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Lynn's Heritage House, and Rawls County Mutual Insurance.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate in Louisiana.
Well, the keys to the game are kind of what we just talked about. I look back at the first round game. Both teams took care of the basketball pretty well. Neither team got to the free throw line as much as you might hope. Elsberry only shot 12 free throws in that first game, while Van Far only shot 10. So getting to the line would be key for them. But like I told you, Elsberry's got to get Caden Kinsler untracked, and Van Far's got to be able to hit some shots from downtown. And those will be the two things to keep an eye on.
Are we going to keep an eye on Latrell Wright? I think he put up 23 in the first
round game. Yeah, he had as good a game, 22. Yeah, he had as good a game as we've seen. Another thing to keep an eye on, we'll see if there's any carryover. The regular season game back on the 11th was a pretty chippy affair. And Eli Gladney and Damon Long had an ongoing dialogue for almost the entire night, to where the officials were getting between them, and somebody ended up getting a technical in that game. I don't remember who it was now. It's been so long ago. But we'll see if that chippiness carries over. They like to play the same kind of style. Both of them like to go up and down, push the ball. And so it was a rock'em sock'em fair. Now and of course, Van Far's gym is very similar to the size of this gym. And so we'll see if there's any carryover from that here in this Consolation semifinal game.
That's going to take care of the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame. We've got your starting lineups and opening tip next here on Eagle 102.
Your home for area high school sports is on Eagle 102, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the number one priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Woods Smoked Meats, Mike's Tire and Service Center, the Mercantile Bank, County Market in Vandalia, and McDinger's.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Let's take a look at the Van Far Indians. First for them, a 5'8 freshman, numbers 4, Damon Long, a 5'9 senior, number 5, Latrell Wright, a 6-foot junior, number 12, Hunter Scroggin, a 5'9 or 5'7 freshman, number 20, Gabe Gibson, and a 5'6 freshman, number 24, Nikos Conaway. Long, Wright, Scroggin, Gibson, and Conaway for head coach Pat Conaway. The Van Far Indians are 5-9 on the season. For the Elsberry Indians, they'll start a 5'9 sophomore. He wears number 2. That's Bryce Irving, a 6'2 sophomore, number 10, Kyle Turnbull, a 5'9 sophomore, number 11, Caden Kinsler, a 5'8 sophomore, number 12, Gavin Reller, and a 5'9 junior, number 44, Cody Twellman. So it'll be Irving, Turnbull, Kinsler, Reller, Twellman for head coach Caleb Johnson. The Indians of Elsberry come into tonight's game with a record of 4-11. And one thing you'll notice right off the bat, when I read those lineups to you, it's a bunch of young players. So, and we see that a lot this year all around the area. There were a ton of seniors last year, and this year there is a lot of reloading going on. Turnbull and Wright will tip it off, and Elsberry will control the opening tip. Turnbull's got some stuff going on as a sophomore. He's really played well in some games, and he'll have a size advantage over most anybody in the game right now. Van Far starts in a man-to-man, as we'll see that probably from both teams. Irving on the right wing, cross over to the right block, gets it back to Turnbull. He has it swatted away, but Irving will pick up the loose ball. Back to Turnbull. He'll go up in a crowd. It won't go, and he's going to be ran out underneath by Scroggin, I believe, on the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, he had a nice look there. Unfortunately, when he was getting the ball, it rolled up his arm. He didn't have quite control over it, so he just kind of lobbed it up as he could.
So Scroggin will pick up his first. Elsberry will maintain possession. They'll get it to Turnbull in the short corner. Works his way to the baseline, goes up and under, reverse layup, up and good.
And just like that, they start on fire.
He's going to be able to work inside. A little full court pressure by Elsberry. Zone press that time. They'll drop it into a 1-2-2, it looks like. And spread out and force Van Far to shoot the outside shot. Right wing, Wright has it now. Skip pass to the left side to Gibson. We've played a minute, 2-0 Elsberry. A long three now by Conaway's off the mark. Gibson on the offensive glass, and his putback's up and good. So Gage Gibson gets on the score sheet, and we're tied at 2. Back come the Indians. Kinsler hands it off to Twellman. He brought some energy. Now he has his pocket picked, though, by Wright. He'll head the other way. He'll shoot a runner from 10. Front of him, no good. Gets his own rebound. It's loose now, and he'll dribble out of trouble. And they'll work it around to Long. He fires a three from the left wing, off the mark. And here comes Irving for Elsberry. Dribbles to the right wing now. Kicks it over to Kinsler, to Reller in the corner. His three's money.
Nice three in there by Gavin Reller. We saw him knock down a few shots on Tuesday night.
Yes, we did. They hit a number of threes
they did.
in that game. Wright gets it into front court now, into the short corner right side. Back to Nikos. He'll shoot the three. It's off the mark as well. So that's what they're going to force Van Far to do, is make the three-point shot. And Kinsler gets it hung up on his leg and travels. Second turnover of the game on the Indians of Elsberry. Indians squared tonight. Black and gold for Van Far, red, white, and black for Elsberry. These two teams been in the EMO Conference forever.
Have they ever not been in the EMO?
I don't believe they, to my knowledge, they have. In the post now, Gibson will work his way back out to Long. Right wing to Conaway. Conaway skips it and it's stolen away by Kinsler. He'll head the other way. Can he take it coast to coast? He does, and he'll count the bucket and the foul. Along with the ill-advised foul, the freshman will have to learn if you're going to foul a guy going on the left, you got to make sure he doesn't get it on the glass, that's for sure. But he just clipped him enough, and he finished with an and one here with 5:30 to play in the first. And Kinsler makes the free throw, and the lead grows to 6 here in the early going. And it's 5:26 to play in the first. 1-2-2 zone, press. About three-quarter court. Right now gets it, whips it out to Gibson outside the arc. He'll fire a three. It's short, no good. And the loose ball will go in the corner out of bounds off of Kinsler.
I was kind of surprised that Wright didn't pull up and pull the trigger on that shot. He had his feet, looked like it was set, and I don't know why he dished it off.
He really had a big game inside the other night.
Yes,
just worked hard against North Callaway and did a lot of positive things. Long in the short corner, ball fakes, it's deflected now, tracked down by Conaway at the center court circle. Back to Wright. There's that three you're asking for. It's an air ball. Maybe that's why he decided not to shoot the other one.
Could be.
Sometimes you need to know your own limitations, right? And
he's all smiles about it.
Well, I imagine he's getting ribbed about it by somebody. He's a senior, so he's kind of the leader of the pack, one of the only – well, the only senior really gets a whole lot of playing time at all for Van Far, and played, got a number of minutes last year as well. Elsberry works around. Kinsler's open for three. It's good. He's drained it, and we're going to have a timeout. 11-2 our score. Elsberry on top, 4:45 to play in the first. Van Far timeout. You're listening to Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
On air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa, Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Elisha Koenig, RE/MAX Realty Agent, Midwest Heating and Cooling, Spring Valley Accounting, and Advanced Eye Care.
Well, let's see if Van Far Indians can get untracked after that timeout. Conaway over in a double team. He's going to be fouled by Urban. As he got him on the arm, could see it from here.
Look at those eagle eyes, still good.
That's what happens when you have that cataract surgery, man. You can see exactly like an eagle. So after the foul, Van Far gets it in. 4:30 to play here in the first. 11-2, very opposite of the other game. A couple weeks ago, as the pass goes out of bounds off of Gibson, and Elsberry will get it back. Van Far jumped out to a big lead, and Elsberry fought the way back and made it a game. Going the other way right now. Turnbull with it now. Gets it to Twellman. He has the ball stolen from him by Long. He'll try and take it to the glass, and he's going to be blocked from behind, but I think they're going to call a foul on somebody underneath.
I was going to say Kinsler,
because Turnbull blocked it clean from up high.
I was going to send Long to the free throw line. He'll get 2 tonight. The first trip to the charity stripe for either team.
4:14 to play here in the first. Long makes the first. Pretty good free throw shooter. Just a freshman. They started 3 freshmen, a junior and a senior. So a lot of good things to come.
Gladney checked into the basketball game now for for Elsberry.
As Long makes both free throws. Caden Caldwell will come in. Gibson will.
He was quite the hustler the other night as well.
Yes, he was. He's the smallest guy on the floor. They list him at 5'5". I'm like, yeah, sure he is.
Only if I'm 6 foot.
Turnbull gets into double team and loses it, turns it over again. Back comes Van Far. Conaway, his shot partially blocked, but there's a whistle on the foul.
And I think they are going to get Turnbull on this one.
I think you're right. And Conaway will go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws.
So they could chip their way back into this one.
Also just a freshman. Pretty good free throw shooting team, if I recall right. And as I say that, Conway misses.
As usual, we jinx him.
Guessing he and his sister may have had some free throw shooting contests over the years.
You think so?
I'm betting.
You think Dad won them all?
Probably Dad could have.
Second free throw shot is good. Makes it 11-5. Full court pressure now from Van Far.
4 minutes to play here. Man-to-man defense by Van Far. Irving hands it off to Kinsler. He'll penetrate in, spins, pulls up from 10. No good. Conaway with the rebound. They want to run with it. Up to Long. He's going to pull up for a deep three off the front of the rim. No good. Long rebounds tracked down by Conaway. Conaway still on the dribble. Kicks it back to Caldwell. The key to Long now. He'll stop and go. Whips it to the near corner. And Conaway's open for three. It's off the mark as well. And it didn't hit anything except for Kinsler as he wasn't watching for an air ball. And it goes out of bounds off him.
I tell you what, I don't know if you can hear it. As our fans can hear it. Coach Conaway in front of us, he's talking about pushing that ball up the court now. He wants them going.
Inbounds pass kicked into the fifth row. Bounces off the ball, so they'll do it one more time. Long into Conaway. To Caldwell. To right. They work it around the horn to Long. Long skip pass to Conaway. Now to Caldwell. Elsberry in a 2-3 zone in the half court. Now it's stolen away by Gladney. Up to Irving. He's going to take it to the rim. It won't go. Turnbull with the rebound. He'll go up in a crowd and scores.
Really, in all seriousness, Kyle Turnbull should walk away tonight with at least a double-double.
I would say that's a fair opportunity. I'm not good enough scorekeeper to keep rebounds, but
yeah, no, me neither.
Irvin steals it from behind from Van Far, and it's loose and picked up by Turnbull. Third turnover of the night on Van Far. 3 apiece now. Here comes Gladney into the paint. Or check that, it's Kinsler. His shot's good. Might have got fouled, didn't get the call, but got the bucket anyway.
He's got 7 on the night, 7 of the 15 in this 10-point lead.
That he does, and he might even have 8. Unless my math is wrong. 15-5 is the score. I may have messed something up. Inside to right. He's blocked by Turnbull. Gets it back to Long. Long penetrates in, pulls up from 10 off the glass. No good. Gladney with the rebound. He'll dribble away and look for some space. Like I said, both teams want a speedy pace, so it'll go up and down. Kinsler to Gladney between the circles. Back to Reller. Reller dribbles in. Has it swatted away and stolen by Conaway. Another turnover on Elsberry. They're fourth. Now they turn it right back over. They get it to Irvin. He'll go to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled from behind.
And that's going to go against Conaway.
Just stepped on his heel, it looked like. Kind of got their feet tangled up. Didn't really mean to. And Bryce Irving will go to the line, and he'll get 2 shots. Irving to the free throw line. The 5'9" sophomore is off the front rim and short. As we're close enough, you get to hear exchanges from the coaches and the officials.
Yeah.
And, I could tell you stories about those for days, but that was a pretty good one right there.
No, that was. Ben Dow has checked into the basketball game now for Elsberry, as the second free throw shot is no good as well.
That is true. 15-5. Elsberry on top. As Van Far works it around and gets his zone. Conaway gets one to go down from the corner. His first three-pointer. And it's 15-8 with 1:40 to play in the first. Into the front court comes Irving. He'll cross it over. Penetrates in to Turnbull in the corner. He'll drive baseline. He beats him to the baseline, then misses the open shot. Caldwell with it, has it stolen away by Irving. He'll go in, shoot a layup, up and good. I told you it was going to be wild and woolly. And he haven't disappointed yet.
Not yet.
Back to 17-8. Wright loses the handle. Left it behind, gives it back to Caldwell now. They'll whip it around to Conaway. He's open from 3 again from the same wing. Misses it. Caldwell with the offensive rebound. He'll score. Caden Caldwell with his first bucket. And they'll get it into Gladney. Gladney puts it on the floor. It's loose now. Still loose. Irving's got it, and we have a timeout on the floor. Caleb Johnson calls the timeout to save the turnover. We'll step aside as well. 17-10, Elsberry. You're listening to Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports at home and away, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Brown's Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
Need a little good news in your life? State Farm has new, lower car insurance rates in Missouri, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock at an even better price. Call me today at 573-754-5575. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Bolin Chevrolet, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Twelman back in the game along with Kane Sadler, gets his first minutes of the night for Elsberry. Kinsler gets into the paint, kicks it in the corner. 3 ball on away from the corner. It's off the mark. Sadler tries to get the rebound, but it goes off of his fingertips, out of bounds. Ben Dow with the 3-pointer from the deep corner. Hit nothing. And Banfar will get it back with a chance to shorten this lead. They trail by as many as 9 in this affair. It's 7 now. Gibson, far side to Caldwell. Caldwell outside the arc. And they'll reset it.
Quick update from the other gym. At the end of the first quarter, North Callaway is leading Clopton 13-11.
3-pointer by Conaway is off the mark. We're under 5 seconds to play. They get their own rebound. Caldwell will penetrate in. He looks for some help to Conaway. He'll fire up a wild one at the buzzer, and it goes. Oh, my. A little fadeaway one-legged 3-pointer. He drains it, and it's 17-13 as we end the first quarter. Elsberry still on top. You're listening to Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Your home for area high school sports is on Eagle 102, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by All Parts, Bowling Green Lumber, Sun Window Company, Abel's Quick Shops, and Pike County Title Company.
17-13. And Far fought back from an early 9-point deficit. They trail by 4, and they'll have it to start the second quarter. Wright, Conaway, Gibson, Scroggin, and Long, the original starting lineup. It'll be Sadler, Turnbull, Twelman, Irving, and Reller for Elsberry. So Caleb Johnson mixing his lineup up quite a bit here in the first half of this ball game.
And he is going with a little bit more height as Sadler has come into this basketball game.
Sadler listed at 6'2". They still play a 2-3 zone, however. Long has it. You said North Callaway was ahead of Clopton early on over in the
by
other
2,
gym.
13-11.
We'll keep you posted on that. Get into the second half. As Long, another runner, goes down. He's got 4, so Elsberry hadn't scored for a while. They need a bucket.
And how quickly that gap has narrowed down to 2.
Twelman handling the ball. They don't want him doing that. He turns it over. Right on the break. Can't get it to go down. Reller will get the defensive rebound for Elsberry. We've played a minute in the second. It's 17-15, closest we've been since the early going. Elsberry still on top. Irving penetrates, tries to kick it outside, but Wright's going to steal it again. 6 turnover. He'll go to the glass this time. His finger roll won't go. But there's a whistle and a foul, and Latrell Wright will make his first trip to the charity stripe.
I was going to say, Latrell seems to not be able to get on track tonight. Maybe just thinking a couple free throws will get him there. He's missed a couple point-blank shots. Let's see if some free throws will help him out.
He's the senior that gets most of the minutes of the seniors. And he'll miss the first.
Gladney and Kinsler checking back in now for Sadler and Irving for Elsberry.
And Wright will get a second. It's in and out, no good. Turnbull with the rebound for Elsberry.
Unfortunately, it looks like Wright's kind of gone cold this evening. See if he can warm things up here.
Well, he likes to work inside. He'll get his chance before the night's over with Turnbull in the block. Kicks it out to Reller. He's open for three. Back of the rim, no good. There's Wright inside where he likes to play. Up to Conaway. He'll push it up the floor quickly to Long. Long into the free throw area to Conaway. He'll step into a three, and it's short. Twelman with the rebound for Elsberry. To Gladney. His three from the left wing won't go as well. So the lid's been covered for Elsberry for a while. They haven't scored for about 3.5 minutes now. They'll run circle one, if you could hear that from the Van Far coaching staff.
I do kind of enjoy sitting right behind the coaches a little bit.
It is pretty entertaining. I always said we ought to put a mic on them.
I agree.
Inside to Conaway, backdoor cuts up and good.
All of a sudden, we're knotted at 17 all.
Kinsler back for Elsberry. Into the corner to Gladney. Had the key to Reller. He passes up a three to Twelman in the block to Turnbull. Turnbull's going to go up. A little baby hook won't go. Long with the rebound. They'll look to push to the free throw line. Kicks it left wing. They'll work it around quickly. It comes back to Long at the head of the key. His three-pointer's short. And Turnbull with the rebound for Elsberry. He's going to dribble in, spin to the paint, shoots a little turnaround. It won't go. He's gone cold from inside, as have the rest of his teammates. Long back for Van Far from 10, no good. And there's a rebound on Turnbull on the rebound. That's one thing young Mr. Turnbull's going to have to learn. He has a tendency to get in foul trouble. And that's on the rebound, so it should be out of bounds. There's neither team in the bonus yet.
And Sadler will come in and he'll take a seat for a little while with 2 fouls. Here with 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Inside from the short corner by Wright, it won't go. Gibson gets the loose ball. They work it back around to Wright. He's going to let the three fly. It's short again.
Oh, that was just a pass.
Gibson again. His putback won't go. And Elsberry will finally grab the loose ball and bring some order to this affair. For moments, Kinsler goes in. His shot's partially blocked, but he's going to be fouled.
And that's probably going to go on Wright.
And Caden Kinsler will go to the line and shoot 2.
So as you mentioned a little earlier, Kinsler with 8 points in this 17-all matchup.
First free throw is good by Kinsler. He'll get a second.
Don't forget, tomorrow night is Girls Championship night. We'll run down that schedule during the Cellular Satellite Center halftime report coming up here in just a moment as Kinsler drains his second.
He's got 10 in double figures already. Elsberry retakes the lead by 2. Long picks up his dribble, now looks for help as they'll work it around. Elsberry in a man-to-man defense, and it's stolen by Kinsler. He'll go in, left-hand layup is good. Rattled around a little bit like it might spin out.
I think the ball's doing that for dramatic effect this week.
We've seen quite a bit of that, haven't we? Right on the right wing. Back to Gibson, now left wing to Long. He fakes the three, tries to force it inside, but it's deflected and goes out of bounds. Back to the Indians of Van Far. For those uninitiated, Vandalia and Farber. Long will trigger it inbounds for the Indians of Van Far. Outside to Gibson. He's open from 3. It's good. Gage Gibson. Is that his first bucket of the night?
No, he had a field goal a little earlier.
Field goal earlier? Okay, give him 5 then. I've got my score sheet messed up a little bit here. We'll have to get together during the next timeout. Inside to Sadler. He's in the paint. He puts it down where the guards can grab him. They swat it out, but 12 will track it down before it goes into the back court. To Gladney. Gladney to Twellman. They'll get it to Kinsler now in the center court circle. 3:30 to play here in the half. Been a good one so far, 21-20. Elsberry on top. Kinsler goes in, he'll shoot a fadeaway. They're going to call travel.
Well, I'm pretty sure you called this game pretty much it's playing out the way you said in the pregame. Not that I don't like to really give you that much credit.
Yeah, don't do that. I get lucky every once in a while. In that tree, you just keep talking. Eventually,
eventually you say something right.
It's kind of the blind south thing. You know, they find the acorn eventually.
Uh-huh.
Right on the wing for Van Far. Whips it to Conaway, had the key. He's had the hot hand. His three's off the mark. Long that time. Got bodies all over the place. And Kinsler with the rebound. He'll take it to the other end. Gets it to Sadler. He misses it from point-blank range as well. Kind of had his feet caught up and didn't get gathered up. Long goes in, and he's going to travel.
He's going to travel.
You call it on this end, you got to call it on that end.
It did look pretty, though.
It did. That's a good officiating, though. You get it right on both ends. It doesn't matter if it's the right call or not.
We're not giving Quentin Nichols any type of kudos tonight. That's not happening. Now, we could say that he made a better call than his dad would have.
Well,
that'd be okay, too.
That kind of goes without saying, doesn't it?
I mean, I know there's no glare over here tonight, so Kerry Nichols must not be in the building.
There you have it. A little full court pressure this time by Van Far. Man full court. And they'll try and jump and double team. And they've got Kinsler open. He'll penetrate in. He'll pull up from 8. And it rolls over the front of him and drops. So Kinsler's on track tonight after having a rough night against Clopton. He ended up with only 7 points, which is crazy. He was on the all-tournament team at Clopton. Long three by Long. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, we know that Coach Tony Francis does his homework, and he knew that he was going to have to find a way to shut down the Indians, and that's the way to shut them down is to shut down Kinsler.
Irving's three no good. They get the offensive rebound, kick it out to Kinsler. It won't go. Now they battle on the boards. Wright will get it. He's got Conaway up. He's going in 1-on-2. A little fade away from 10. No good. Kinsler with the rebound. He'll take a look. Now he's going to go. If he sees space, he goes hard, and there's a whistle and a foul. I think it'll be on the floor.
They point to the floor, but they're going to call it on Wright. That is his second with 2 minutes to go here in the half.
Back in is Ben Dow, the 5'7" freshman. They just keep everybody keeps bringing freshmen in. It must have been a good year for you-know-what. For all these freshmen. Inside to Irving. He on the cut to the glass on the inbounds play works perfect. He'll shoot a layup. That's 25-20. Down to 150 to play here in the first. Skip passes too tall, goes out of bounds. 8th turnover. I think I mentioned in the pregame that both of these teams took care of the ball in their first round game.
Yeah, they're making liars out there.
Not so much this game. That's 8 on Van Far, 7 on Elsberry. So the Indians will have it. The Indians dressed in white tonight, leading by 5. Kinsler gets it to Gladney. Gladney back to Kinsler. He'll penetrate in. Another pull up from 8. It's short that time. He'll get his own rebound. Looks for space. Gets it to Dow. He'll fire the three. Front of him, no good. Long rebound's going to be tipped out by Kinsler as he and Wright went up together. And Van Far will have it back with 1:24 to play here in the second quarter. 25-20 our score. Right now on the right wing, Elsberry in a sagging man-to-man defense.
Looks like Van Far's kind of slowed things down here just a little bit. And as soon as I say that, long three ball from Conaway.
Right on the offensive glass. His putback won't go, but he'll be fouled. And Luttrell will go back to the free throw line. And I think he'll get 2 again.
That is what they say. As Kinsler picks up his second foul. 16 foul, 5-4 Van Far.
Wright's first one's on the way and good.
All right, he's seen one go through the hoop. Let's see if that helps him get on track here to finish out the second quarter and maybe even into the second half.
Yes, Carter Jennings has snuck in on us, and he leaves the game for Scroggin. Twellman returns for Elsberry. And Sadler takes a seat. Long will go in. If Wright can make this free throw, it's short, and Irvin tracks it down in the near corner. He goes full steam ahead. He and Kinsler haven't got a slow gear. They just go hard everywhere. And that's a good trait. Twellman left wing now to Kinsler. Dribbles to the head of the key. Directs a little traffic. Down to 44 seconds. Gets it into the paint, and we've got a whistle, and he calls a carry. Another turnover on Elsberry. Didn't quite see that. Long will come in. It looks like Gibson will take a seat. Also back in for Elsberry now, Reller. And I said Kinsler, didn't I?
You did.
Gibson. Gibson will take a seat, but also Kinsler takes a seat for Elsberry. 25-21. Elsberry on top. Caldwell back in the game as well for Van Far. Headed key to Long. He tries to hit a cutter. That was kicked, and they didn't call it. I guess we're not doing that tonight. Long still has the ball to Conaway. Down to 20 seconds. Now they'll play for one, I would think.
Well, you almost have to at this point.
Right, he's going to drive baseline. Forget what I just said. And Dow with the rebound. He's got 12. He's got 10. He gets it over to Reller. He's alone. His shot, too strong off the glass. And Conaway's going to get one off at half court. No, he passes it to Caldwell. It's off the mark from three at the buzzer, and that'll do it. A great first half. Entertaining as heck. Elsberry goes to the locker room on top, 25-21. You're listening to the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Show off your school pride today with the Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Every time you use your Bulldog debit card, Bank of Louisiana will make a donation to the Louisiana School District. Stop by the bank today and get your new Bulldog debit card so you can start supporting the teachers and students with every swipe. The Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
On air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa, Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Well, we're doing some additions here as we're.
That adds up. I just can't. I've been sitting close to you.
You've been sitting, apparently.
Mercy sakes, yeah, I've been sitting close to you too much this week.
I mean,
I kept coming up with 2 points short, but it's right. So,
but we got it figured out finally?
Yeah. Good first half, 17-13. Elsberry led it at the end of the first quarter. Actually led in that quarter by 9, and Van Far fought back. Both teams scored 8 points in the second quarter, and Elsberry goes to the locker room on top by that same 4-point lead, 25-21. And Mariana, up and down affair. They haven't taken care of the basketball like one would hope. 8 turnovers for Elsberry and 8 turnovers for Van Far. So scores close, turnovers are close, free throws are close, everything's close. I guess that's what you expect when it's 25-21, right?
I guess, but I tell you, Jim, we both know that the difference in this game versus the one we called on Tuesday night with these teams, Latrell Wright is not making baskets for the Indians, but Caden Kinsler is.
Yeah, he is. And they haven't got Latrell unhooked yet, but we've got an entire second half to get him going. So let's take a break, and we'll come back and we'll run down those scorers for you after this on Eagle 102.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life. Community State Bank is committed to meeting or exceeding customer expectations and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
With winter weather upon us, remember one multi-sports complex in Bowling Green is your warm, dry place to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green to schedule your appointment and inquire about memberships. One multi-sports complex, just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Kayla Caldwell, your Edward Jones financial advisor, at 2604 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Evans Insurance Agency, Silex Banking Company, Eolia Landscape Supply, and Lincoln County Farmers Cooperative.
Broadcasting from the Family Drug Booth, it's the Eagle 102 Game of the Week.
It's been 22 games of the week, actually.
Yeah, it has. It's pretty close. It feels like it's been every bit of that. But
I feel like I've slept in this gym.
Because
there's people at the station that schedule these games, and
I told you how we were handling
somebody
that.
scheduled old Jim in the old gym
all week long. I wanted to make sure. I know that we've passed some illnesses around. And some people's memories aren't working quite the way they were before.
That'd be me.
And I wanted to make sure that you knew exactly where you were going every single night. So if I just repeated that, there would be no confusion.
It's work to perfection.
And I thought so. I thought so. But however, you will be in that high school gym tomorrow evening and Saturday night for championship night.
Should be fun. Let's take a look at the scoring here in the first half. A lot of players for each team on the board. For Van Far, they're led by Nikos Conaway with 9, 5 for Gage Gibson, 4 for Damon Long, 2 for Caden Caldwell, and 1 for Latrell Wright. Van Far's 4 for 8 from the free throw line. They have 8 turnovers, as I said. For Elsberry, they're led by Caden Kinsler. We mentioned he got on track. He's got 14. 4 each for Bryce Irving and Kyle Turnbull, and Gavin Reller with 3. Elsberry 2 for 5 from the charity stripe, and they have 8 turnovers as well. So the statistics are pretty close. The score is pretty close, and I guess that's what we kind of expected, huh?
It sure is. Now, what is maybe not expected is at the halftime in the other gym in North Callaway, the number 3 seed is leading number 2 Clopton 31-22, and really, Jim, in that game at Clopton kind of handled North Callaway.
Yeah, not unlike Caden Kinsler for Elsberry.
Yep.
Cody Cash stirs the drink for North Callaway, and Clopton was able to pretty much shut him down. That was last Friday, I believe.
Yep. And
I don't know what's going on now because we can't see any stats, but
I'm thinking Cody Cash is woken up.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing he's got his mojo on. So.
Well, speaking of things going on, let's tell you about tomorrow night. It's championship night for the girls. A little different this year. Not all 3 games being played in the same gym tomorrow evening. The middle school gym, which is where myself and Marsha Garrison will be tomorrow evening. Number 5 Van Far will take on number 4 North Callaway. That's, of course, the girls' consolation game. Again, that's at 5. Jim Ross, Mark Fronick will have the call for you. Mark Fronick and Corey Buchanan will have the 5 o'clock game for you. The third place matchup with number 4 Silex taking on number 6 Bowling Green after that tough loss to Elsberry last night. And then Jim Ross and Mark Fronick have the championship game for you at 7 o'clock in the high school gym. Number 1 Clopton will take on number 2 Elsberry, and we're sure hoping that that game does not go into the 5 overtimes like it did during regular season.
Well, why not?
Well, I mean, it can if you want. You're the one calling the game.
Don't have anything else to do tomorrow night, do we?
Well, we'll be giving away the Eagle 102 All-Area Team Awards.
All-area teams?
Or all-tournament teams.
We're already all-area. Well, we can do some all-area stuff, too, if you like.
We could, but we probably ought to stick with that all-tournament at this point.
For now.
For now.
For now. That's going to do it for the
Cellular Satellite Center halftime report.
See, I was just wondering if you were paying attention or not. With 2:20 to go, we'll be back with the second half after this on Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports at home and away, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by Calumet of Missouri, Calvin's Restaurant, Ann Lane Boutique, Shelter Insurance, Frank Wallace, Agent, and MASH.
Broadcasting from the Family Drug Booth, it's the Eagle 102 Game of the Week.
Well, I see a full complement of the Elsberry girls team over on the bleacher side watching. They got a big win last night, and
they
actually
won by 4.
Surprisingly, I kind of thought Bowling Green might get them because Bowling Green played pretty well on Monday night. But
well, I'm not going to tell you it wasn't a good game and that it couldn't have gone either way. But I've got to tell you what I need to do is I see Coach Carrie Koch down sitting over there, and I need to ask her when Elsberry girls are shooting free throws, she doesn't put anybody on the line. And they were down by 1 with like a minute to go in the game. Elsberry shooting free throws. There's nobody there for Elsberry to rebound. Player misses the free throws. Bowling Green gets the rebound. If Bowling Green would have gone back the other way and put points on the board, wouldn't you kind of been shaking your head a little bit wondering, is that a thing? But she did the entire game.
Here's the thing that's stunning to me about the girls' side of the bracket.
Okay.
And I'm going to eliminate the 2 games that Louisiana has played because they're struggling and trying to rebuild. They've got all freshmen. But in all the other games, here are the number of points by the winning team. 37-30, 32, 44, 41.
I know.
I have never seen such low-scoring games. And, you know, we've talked about teams having trouble. The challenge and keys to the game is they got to find somebody to make shots. And that just seems to be a recurring theme with everybody. Here we're at 25-21. We're going to get past 40 in this ball game, and Elsberry will have it to start the second half. They lead 25-21. Looks like they have everybody in the original starting lineup except for Gladney's in for Twelman. For Van Far, the original starters are back in for them. So Elsberry will start running the weave against the man-to-man defense. Irving loses the handle, looks for some help, gets it to Gladney. Gladney normally starts, and Twelman usually comes off the bench and usually brings some energy when he does. Gladney will start the second half, gets it into Turnbull. His shot's up and good. Turnbull spent a fair amount of the second quarter on the bench with 2 fouls, and he needs to stay in the ball game for Elsberry.
Well, really, he has that height advantage over everybody else on the court. He is the tallest guy out there.
And he's got some hops.
That as well.
Along with it now to Gibson. Gibson right wing to right. Elsberry in a man-to-man as well. They'll lob it inside. Oh, nice catch by Scroggin, and he gets it to roll just over the front of the rim.
And everybody in the gym was kind of doing a little
leaning.
Yeah.
Back comes Elsberry. Reller in the far corner to Gladney between the circles. To Irving in the far corner again. He'll penetrate into the paint. Kicks it out to Kinsler. He'll shoot the 3 left wing. Back the rim, no good. Right with the rebound. He puts it on the floor and wants to run. He's going to take it to the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound's loose. Irving comes away with it. He'll go as fast as he can the other way. He'll shoot the layup. It's off the mark. Reller with the offensive rebound. Has it stolen by Conaway, and then Reller fouls Conaway.
Wow.
Quite a wild exchange.
That really was.
I forget we're on video, and I don't really have to tell everybody all that, do
you
I?
absolutely do, too.
I could just sit back and go, yep, look at that. They're going like crazy.
Some people may just be listening to us, though, Jim.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
27-23. Both teams have scored a bucket here in the first part of the third quarter. Scroggin in the high post now. Gets it to Conaway, I should say. To right. Left wing to Long. They're outside the arc. Elsberry sagging in the middle. Conaway's going to slash down the paint with the left hand up and good. Conaway leads Van Far in scoring. He's got 11 into double figures now, and it's a 2-point game, 27-25. Irving into the front court. Hands it off to Reller. Reller on the dribble, into the paint, and traveled. Lost his footing as he started to back down the paint. And the 10th turnover of the game.
So Twelman's coming in for Reller.
27-25. I Heard Caleb Johnson saying, don't worry about it. Next play, next play. It's kind of like next up. You made a mistake. You know what you did. Let's move on. Pretty good philosophy. Maybe a lot of us ought to try that in life, huh?
Maybe.
In the deep corner. That is Gibson with it to Conaway. He got away with the travel. Gets it to right. Now left wing to Long. Back to Gibson. Gibson backs out, resets things for Van Far. 27-25 our score. 5:20 to play in the third. Long's open for three, left wing, no good. Right on the offensive glass again. His putback's up and good. That's what he did well the other night. All over the offensive glass.
And we're tied at 27 all, 5:09 to go in the third.
Full court press this time by Van Far. They've got Irving tied up. He's going to have to hurry, and they wanted a timeout, but they got bailed out with a foul on Gibson. Saved the timeout. As Elsberry was in to get a 10-second violation. So the Indians of Elsberry will keep it. All 10 players in the backcourt now. They'll get it into Turnbull. He heads the other way, tries to throw it inside, stolen by Long. Elsberry turning it over here in the early part of the second half. Long.
Oh, got away with a little carry.
Throws it up off the glass and good. He's got great body control. And it's a 29-27 lead for Van Far, and Elsberry wants to step aside and talk about it. 4:45 to play here in the third. You're listening to Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
On air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa, Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercBK Mobile. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102. Brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, B&B Automotive, Center Locker Service, Nutrien Ag Solutions, and Orff Construction.
29-27, Van Far's first lead of the game.
That's what I was double checking while we were on that commercial break, and I thought that was correct.
You are right.
And the full court pressure now by Van Far as Elsberry tries to get it in.
Well, they've got Elsberry sped up. Elsberry's turned it over 3 times here in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. Kinser goes in and turns it over again. Van Far, they'll go up and down with anybody. Long has it on the block. He puts it up and scores. He's got 4 in this third quarter, 8 for the game, and the lead grows to 4. They try to dribble through all this. They've got to pass the ball, get somebody in the middle of the floor, but Elsberry's going to throw it away again.
Holy cow.
Yes. Give me a coaching pad. Conaway drives baseline. He pulls up, and he throws it away. Back comes Irving. Irving going at Mach 6. Gets it to the glass and scores. His first bucket of the second half. He's got 6, and it's the 2-point lead for Van Far, 31-29. Now the ball's kicked on the entry pass by Gladney. Goes out of bounds, and Van Far will have it at the 28-foot mark, far sideline. Just bleachers on one side here in the old gym. We're up on the stage, bench side.
Which has actually been a lot of fun.
It sure has. I've had more fun than you all have.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Long penetrates in. That one-hand runner, that's the time it rolls out. On the glass, Scroggin for the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. And Irving will come out with the rebound for Elsberry. He crosses over into the paint and gets it to Twellman. They'll lob it inside now to Turnbull, and he's going to be fouled.
Gage Gibson got a little high, and when he came down in the air, he landed right on Turnbull.
I think that'll be 2 on him.
That's only his first.
It is. Like I said.
That's what I heard you say.
Kinsler will throw it in for Elsberry, left side of the paint. To Turnbull in near corner. He'll put it on the floor, gets into the paint, and travels. Not sure he traveled, but the coach said travel, so the official said travel. That's kind of the way it works sometimes, isn't it?
Sometimes. 6
turnover the quarter for Elsberry, 14 in the game. Conaway back for Van Far. Gets it in the high post to Scroggin. Left elbow. Back to Conaway. Left wing now to Long. Long penetrates in, drops it inside to Scroggin. He's all alone. He'll shoot the layup. He's got 4 and the lead back to 4. Twelman back to Gladney. He'll cross it over, gets it into the front court, now to Kinsler. Kinsler dribbles into the lane, goes up in a crowd, and scores. Strong player is Caden Kinsler.
And, man, he's just a sophomore.
I understand he's a really good baseball player. Haven't seen that with my own eyes, but that's the rumor.
Nobody would lie to you, Jim.
Long goes in, gets the defense in the air, can't get it to go. Now the lead rebound bounces off 2 or 3 people. They're going to say it touched Elsberry last. Looked like maybe Gladney. Rella will return for Elsberry. Urban to take a seat. Long to throw it in for Van Far, left side of the paint. Gibson to Conaway. He's open for 3, left wing. Back to rim, no good. Turnbull with the rebound. He'll dribble it in the front court. Gets it back to Twelman. Twelman on the dribble, penetrates into the paint. Looks for some help. Now he's going to have to shoot it. Has it swatted away instead. Another turnover. Wright takes it in, pulls up from 8, in and out, no good. Elsberry with the rebound. It's Turnbull. He's going full speed ahead. He needs to slow down, not get a charge. Takes it to the glass, count the bucket, and the foul. Did put on the brakes, gathered himself, drop, step, pivot, and a score, and 1 coming.
We're tied at 33 all here with 1:55 to go in the third.
That foul's the third on Conaway, so I gave Gibson one of Conaway's.
Oh, well, that was nice of you.
And now they're going to wipe the ball off. And Turnbull will go to the line for the first opportunity in an old-fashioned three-point play.
Boy, I liked the boys there as Ruller was heading in there after Turnbull had the ball, and they're like, no, they stopped.
Turnbull's free throws on the way, and it's good.
Back to a 1-point lead for Elsberry here with 1:53 to go in the third quarter.
Conaway breaks the full court press, gets in the paint. Finger roll up and good.
Both teams trying to stay alive to make it to the Consolation game on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Conaway and Long, great body control for freshmen. They like to run in there and throw up that finger roll. Twelman into the paint. He'll pull up from 8. It's way short. There's Turnbull with the rebound. His putback's up and good.
Oh, I think that was just a lob to Turnbull, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think so.
It worked to perfection if it was. Down to 1:20 to play in the quarter. 36-35. Elsberry back on top. As we have multiple lead changes, go back and forth here. You know, what's a really entertaining basketball game. Right wing to right now. Puts it on the floor, nowhere to go. Elsberry in a 1-2-2 zone, spreading out the wings to try and guard the shooters off the wing. Conaway now. Gets it inside to Long. He's got some space, and we've got a whistle and a foul on the floor.
And that's going to go on Reller. That is his second. Irvin returns for Elsberry for Twelman.
And Long will throw it in for the Indians of Van Far. Right side of the paint.
We got a timeout now.
We do. Van Far will take it. 36-35 Elsberry leads. Listen to Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports at home and away, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Perkins Electrical Service, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Kayla Caldwell, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, member SIPC.
Get connected to a fast-paced world with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, an authorized U.S. cellular dealer, along with Dish Network, DirecTV, Viasat, and HughesNet high-speed internet packages. Cellular and Satellite Center also carries a variety of TVs and accessories and installs security systems. Get connected today with Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, brought to you by Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals, A Taste of Philly, Airco Convenience Centers, Magruder Limestone Company, and One Multi-Sports Complex.
Van Far will have it out of the timeout, trailing 36-35, 52 seconds to play in the third. Elsberry looks like a man-to-man. Conaway has it too long in the near corner. To Conaway, they work it around the horn to right now. Whip it inside to Conaway. His shot's up and good. They run that little back door, bring Conaway in the back door. It's worked twice now. He's got 6 in the quarter, 15 for the game. Kinsler gets in the paint, kicks it out to Reller. He'll shoot it from 16 off the rim, no good. And Van Far with the rebound. Good job by Turnbull not to get that third foul. They had him blocked out that time.
They did.
He had an inkling to go after it. Down to 18. Let's see if Van Far wants to play for one. They won't if they get a layup. Nope, heck with that. It's like a layup for Long. He'll shoot the three. It's no good. Ball's loose, and Irving's got it. He heads the other way as fast as he can go, and it's blocked by Long. With 5 seconds, a baseball pass ahead to Scrogg, and he'll track it down the corner. It goes off his fingertips, and they'll let the clock run out, and that'll do it for the third quarter. The Van Far Indians take the lead, 37-36. Fourth quarter's next on Eagle 102.
On air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa, Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament action on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pogue Ford, Northeast Missouri Title Company, People's Savings Bank in Bowling Green, CarQuest Auto Parts, and Spare Time Bowl and Grill.
Well, a 37-36 lead for Van Far, and they'll have it to start the fourth quarter. Nobody in foul trouble. Several guys on each club with 2. Team fouls are 3-2, so nobody going to the line anytime soon other than a shooting foul. So we're set up for a dandy fourth quarter here. Elsberry starts in the man-to-man. Long has it right here below us. Into right. Right gets into the middle of the paint, whips it back to Conaway. Now to Long. Long penetrates. Drops it into Scrogg, and his shot up, no good. Rebound by Turnbull. Turnbull may have got a piece of that as Scrogg went up. And he'll take it into the front court now for Elsberry. Looks for guard help, hands it off to Irving.
Irving being guarded by Colwell, who checked into the ball game.
And the ball's loose. Kinsler's going to come away with it, and Irving's going to be fouled by Caldwell. What a massive, chaotic exchange that was.
Yeah, that there was nothing in there that made any sense whatsoever. Caldwell got busted in the mouth a little bit.
Caldwell right, Conaway Long, and Scroggan for Van Far. Turnbull, Kinsler, Irving, Gladney, and Reller for Elsberry. Here to start the fourth. Gladney with it. And got away. No, he didn't get away with it. As Coach Conaway's calling this game, isn't he?
Well, at least he is on this side of court. He's making sure that nothing is missed. How about that?
Oh, my.
And that was that matchup that you talked about that was maybe a little chippy in the first game between Long and Gladney.
I should have started writing a book when I started officiating. I could be adding chapters to it still. Inside they go, the Indians of Van Far. Conaway's a deep three from the corner is off the back of the rim. No good. Irvin goes high for the rebound. He puts it on the floor. He knows nowhere but north-south, and he has it swiped from behind. Gets it back to Reller, though. To Kinsler from 3. It's good.
Man, Kinsler's got a hot hand tonight.
Head of the key. He's got 19. And it's 39-37 as Elsberry retakes the lead. Down to 6:35 to play in the game. Conaway dribbles into the double team. Now he's in trouble. He goes down and
calls a timeout.
Called a timeout. Maybe got away with it there, but worked to perfection. 39-37, 6:30 to play in the game. This is the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports at home and away, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
Area high school basketball from the 96th Annual Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by McCoy Blossom Funeral Homes and Crematory, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Eastern Missouri Commission Company, Bouquet Florist and Gift Shop, and Jesse Owens Heating and Air.
In the first semifinal from the championship side of the bracket over in the high school gym, North Callaway leads Clopton 41-33. That game is in the fourth quarter as we are here, 6:30 to play. Elsberry leads Van Far 39-37. Elsberry looks like they're going to play a little zone this trip down, a little 1-2-2. They'll try and trap. Long is going to fire a deep three. It's online but short. Kensler with the rebound for Elsberry, and he'll slow things down. What? We haven't seen that all night. Slow things down. They've just been pedal to the metal, both teams so far. Now Elsberry's going to set something up. That's something new. Gladney's open for a deep three. It hits nothing, goes out of bounds.
I'm not sure what Long was ducking about here after Gladney's shot. It hit the wall, and all of a sudden Long kind of, ducked down like, it's not coming back at you. It's okay.
He's a freshman,
That's true. That's kind of he's a freshman.
Long has it now as a little 1-2-2 half-court trap by Elsberry into Scroggin. He turns and throws it away. Third turnover of the half, 11th of the game for Van Far. Kensler now slows things down again for Elsberry in the center court circle, guarded by Wright. Wright generally guards the other team's best player. Kensler gets in the paint, Bunny hops and scores. He's got 5 in the quarter, giving 21 for the game. Back comes Long. He penetrates in high off the glass. No good. Rebounds loose. Scroggin will get it. Kicks it back to Conaway. He'll get it inside to Long. His shot partially blocked from behind, and now we've got a whistle on a foul. Who are they going to call that on? A late whistle. Going to call it on Reller. That'll be his third.
And send Damon Long to the free throw line. I am chuckling a little bit because I don't know if anybody else can hear it, but I can hear it through my headset. Maybe the coaches for the Elsberry girls teams are a little loud across there with some encouragement.
Long's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Make it 3 for 3.
I like seeing that enthusiasm.
He'll get a second. He's got 9. This can put him in double figures. It does. Rattles around and drops. Gabe Gibson will come in. Caldwell will take a seat for Van Far. 41-39. Elsberry with a 2-point lead. They led by as many as 9 in the first half. It's been close ever since Van Far caught up, actually. Not much over a 4-point lead for either club.
No.
Down to 5 minutes to play in the game. Irving left wing to Reller now. Dribbles to the head of the key. Waits for Kensler off the pick and roll. He'll drive a baseline, short corner, back to Reller. He'll shoot the three. That's way off the mark. See when he let that go. That's another thing that's different between my ear and now. You did that in my ear, you were going home. There's a charge. Long came in. Turnbull took it. And that'll be Long's second. And Elsberry will get it back.
What do you mean? If you didn't shoot air balls, how would you know if you had to sit down with that?
Well, if I did, the next thing you were going to hear was, and you know what that meant? You were leaving the game. You'd run to the other end and pray you didn't hear anything.
That's right. You hope that somebody got that air ball and you were going for quite a while.
No doubt. Reller with it for Elsberry, guarded by Conaway. They lead by 2, down to 4:20 to play in the game. Turnbull's going to go down the lane to the block. Good defense by Scroggin. Gets it in the corner to Gladney. He'll shoot the three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounds loose, and Conaway will track it down in the near corner. as the pace has slowed down a little bit here in the fourth. People getting a little nervous in this close game. Conway's three does a 360. It won't go. We've got a rebounding foul, and that's going to be on Wright.
It is, and he's asking what he did.
That'll be his third. Down to 3:58 to play. Is Twelman a return? Gladney will take a seat for the Elsberry Indians. Don't forget, we'll have the second game of the night, Louisiana and Silex, here on video. Mark and Cody will have the Winfield Bowling Green semifinal and championship. You heard that, Cody. Remember that iWatch?
Yeah.
Jim Ross.
You don't even know what it's called. It's not even called an iWatch.
What's it called? Inside the paint. Kintzler's shot won't go, but he'll go to the line and shoot a couple.
It's just called an Apple Watch.
Oh, so we're going to get technical. Where you got to buy those tickets from? I got to get my ticket. I can't win if I don't buy a ticket.
Well, that's kind of the point why I keep you over here.
You've been doing a good job of that. Kintzler back to the free throw line with 3:43 to play. First one's up. It's good. Having a good night is Caden Kintzler.
I may need we're in the 20s for sure. 19, 20, 22.
Make it 23 as he makes the second. The lead back to 4. As I said, it's been about 4 either way since Van Far caught up from being down by 9. They'll work it around against this 1-2-2 zone. They'll try and trap if they can. Right in the near corner to Conaway. Back to right to Conaway. He's open for 3. It's an air ball. And there's Gladney, or Kintzler, I should say, with the rebound. He'll get it into the front court. Goes down in the paint, drops it off to Turnbull. He'll put it on the floor, misses it, gets his own putback. It's up, it won't go.
And the sad part was Hunter Scroggin was trying not to foul him, and he went up and missed that. We came back down and went back up again, and that time I think Hunter got him. No, that is not. They're calling that on Conaway.
His fourth. So Turnbull will go to the free throw line. He's got 11 points in the game. And he misses the first. Did that hit anything?
It may have
nicked the rim.
Nicked the rim, yeah.
This one will be a swoosh. Watch. See?
Look at you go.
44-39, a 5-point lead for Elsberry. We're down to 3 minutes in the ball game. Right in the corner to Conaway now. To Long as they work it around the horn. This 1-2-2 zone's kind of caused some problems for Van Far here in this fourth quarter. Skip pass to Conaway as they whip it around the horn again. Into the paint. Long has it swatted away and stripped. Kintzler has it. He's going to take it himself. Goes to the glass and scores. And the lead grows back to 7, biggest it's been for a while. Scroggin in the near corner to right. Back to Conaway, left side to Long. He's open for 3. In and out, no good. Right with the rebound. He'll go up. It won't go. Scroggin gets the offensive rebound. He goes up. Oh, they're going to say he traveled. Had a little bunny hop in there that time.
Get you every time.
Fourth turnover of the half. 12 for the game. And Elsberry gets it back. Here comes the full court pressure. Kintzler gets it. He'll get into the front court, gets into the paint, drops it off to Turnbull. His reverse left, no good. And Van Far with the rebound. That would have been a big bucket there.
Yeah, it would have.
Long with it now between the legs, guarded by Reller. Elsberry and a man this trip down. Back to Long. Both coaches screaming directions. 3-pointer from the corner. It's no good. Rebounds loose, and it's going to go off of Twelman, out of bounds, back to Van Far. In the other gym, 46-37. North Callaway still leads it. That's late in the fourth as well. Long to throw it in here. Gets it to Gibson. To Long in the corner. He'll dribble, look for some space, guarded by Irving. They'll let him penetrate and kick. He goes up in the crowd. Count the bucket and the foul. That's a good one for Long. Important.
He needs to definitely sink this free throw here to start getting a little bit closer, get that lead back to within 4.
Down to 140. Plenty of time left for Van Far. Long the freshman. Off the back of the rim and a long rebound to Scroggin. Back to Gibson for 3. three. Oh, in and out, no good. But Long on the offensive glass. His shot's up. It won't go.
And he got to go back to the free throw line.
There's going to be a foul on Kinser. So Elsberry doesn't do their job on the defensive glass. And Van Far gets a chance to cut into this lead further without the clock running. It'll be a two-shot opportunity for Long. His silence falls over the gym, and he misses the first. He'll get a second. 1:33 to play in the game. Long with the second free throw. He's got 12. That one's good. Give him 13. And Caldwell to come in. And Elsberry wants a timeout. 46-42. Elsberry leads at 1:33 to play in the game. You're listening to the 46th Annual Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Your home for area high school sports is on Eagle 102, on air, online, on the KJFM radio app, and on Alexa. Brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Let Bowling Green Insurance be your crop insurance specialist. Bowling Green Insurance Agency and NAU Country provide farmers with superior crop insurance protection and the fast, friendly service our customers deserve. Call Fred Carlson or Jackie Mayer at 573-324-CROP or stop by our office at 310 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green to discuss a protection plan that is right for your farming operation. NAU Country and Bowling Green Insurance are an equal opportunity provider.
Every game, every night of this year's Bowling Green Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by Calumet of Missouri, Calvin's Restaurant, Ann Lane Boutique, Shelter Insurance, Frank Wallace, Agent, and MASH.
48-40 the score in the other gym, and it looks like North Callaway trying to run some time off the clock. Here it's 46-42, Elsberry on top, and it's been a good one. And I see a young lady up there in the stands with sandals on with no socks. Did she not check the temperature or what? It's freezing outside. Elsberry will have it out of the timeout. It'll be a full court press by Van Far. Looks like they'll go man this time. Gladney will trigger it in for the Indians of Elsberry. He gets it into Turnbull. Turnbull in a double team, and he travels. Oh, they're going to say he got fouled. He did kind of get tripped up by Scroggin. And that is the 7th team foul, so we'll walk to the other end, I think. Well, maybe it's not. No, they say it's just the 6th. No, I'm sorry, it's the 9th team foul. So it is a one-on-one opportunity for Turnbull. First one's short. Still a two-possession game. Back comes Van Far. Right. Down to 120 to Conway. His three short. Turnbull will get the defensive rebound. Hand it off to Gladney. Probably don't have to start fouling yet, but they're getting close. Kinsler goes straight to the glass. Nobody stopped the ball, and he'll shoot the layup. Oh, my goodness. You got to stop the basketball. 48-42. Now it's a 2-3 game. Still a two-possession game, but they're going to have some threes. Input pass was deflected and stolen by Irving. So another turnover gives it back to Elsberry. Kinsler now goes up the far sideline. Into the paint to Turnbull, and there's going to be a blocking foul. So they'll wave off the basket.
And Scroggins is, they finally gave him up. He was kind of limping around a little bit. I don't know if it was his knee he got or his ankle. It looked like he's kind of holding his shin a little bit.
The foul's going to go against Caldwell, his second. And to the line will go Caden Kinsler. I'm guessing you want him on the line if you're Elsberry. 10 team foul, so he'll get 2. And it's good. That makes it a 3-possession game, I should say. Makes things just a tad bit more difficult for Van Far with 46 seconds to play. Second one on its way. And it's good as well. As I look down, Clopton's crawled back. It's 48-45 over in the big gym.
And minute 31 to go.
Long for Van Far. Fadeaway three from the head of the key. It hits nothing. It's loose on the floor. Conway gets the loose ball. He'll kick it out to Caldwell to Long. Long will pull up for three again. This time it's off the rim. And Irving will get the rebound for Elsberry. And that may do it. 25 seconds to play. Elsberry up by 8. Kinsler gets it in the front court. It's knocked away loose. It's going to go off of Elsberry, I thought, but they're going to give it to Elsberry. So it looked like Irving touched it. But the Indians will get it. I think the players thought it went off Irving, too, as Gibson will come in.
Pretty sure I thought it went off of Irving.
Twelman in. Scroggins will check out for Van Far. Twelman in for Elsberry. He'll throw it in. Gets it into Turnbull in the far corner, and he'll be fouled by Gibson.
That'll be his third.
And to the charity stripe for 2 this time will be Kyle Turnbull. Elsberry's going to win this one. They lead at 50-42 with 18 seconds to play.
Of course, they'll face the winner of our next matchup between Silex and Louisiana.
Turnbull having some issues from the charity stripe here of late. He'll get a second, however, and it's off the front of the rim as well. So an 8-point lead. Van Far's got to have something in a hurry. Wright's going to pull up. His three's blocked by Gladney. He gets it right back. He'll shoot another three. It's short. It goes into the corner to Long with 7. He'll shoot a fadeaway three. It's no good. Caldwell with the rebound. He puts it up and scores. And that's going to do it for the ball game. Your score, the Elsberry Indians 50, the Van Far Indians 44. Elsberry advances to the Consolation Final. We'll give you the scores and highlights after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 post-game show is coming up, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops.
Abel's Quick Shops introduces the new Shell Fuel Rewards credit cards, now with even more ways to save with 2 great reward programs. Choose the Shell Fuel Rewards card or the Shell Fuel Rewards MasterCard and save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every fill-up, plus rebates on non-fuel purchases. Sign up at shell.us/get rewards from Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Kayla Caldwell, your Edward Jones financial advisor, at 2604 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Time now for the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Well, while we are figuring up it here, we're kind of keeping tabs on the other gym as well, and they're knotted up at 51 apiece after Gabriel Hill and Daniel Harvey drop back-to-back threes, so that game's getting close to being over. What they may see their overtime over there in this gym.
Well, and Clopton's come back from they were down double digits in that game, and so quite a finish coming up on the radio and on the other video feed here. It was a good game here as well, as the Indians of Elsberry defeated Van Far 50-44. Elsberry led 17-13 at the end of the first, led by as many as 9 in that first quarter. Van Far fought back, and it was a 25-21 lead at half. A 16-11 scoring advantage for Van Far in the third. They actually took the lead, led by as many as 4, but they led 37-36. And then Elsberry with a 14-7 scoring advantage in the fourth, and they win it 50-44. You want to go ahead and take a look at the scoring while I'm going at it?
Let's go.
Let's take a look at the Van Far Indians. A couple guys in double figures. Nikos Conaway, 15. Didn't score in the fourth quarter. That was kind of key. Damon Long had 13, 5 for Gabe Gibson, 4 each for Hunter Scroggin and Caden Caldwell. Van Far was 7 for 13 from the free throw line for the game. They turned it over 13 times. For Elsberry, they were led by Caden Kinsler. He got untracked tonight, didn't he?
He did.
29.
I was curious if we had the same number, because that number when I was adding it up was like, holy cow.
Two of us can't be wrong. Oh, never mind. Maybe so. But we think he had 29. Kyle Turnbull had 12. 6 for Bryce Irving and 3 for Gavin Reller. So only 4 players in the scoring for Elsberry, but it was enough tonight. They were 8 for 15 from the free throw line. and they turned it over 15 times. So they'll advance to the Consolation semifinal. As I think you said right before the commercial break, they'll take on the winner of the next game here between Louisiana and Silex, and that game won't start until 7 o'clock. We'll come back on the air about
6:45.
6:45, 6:50, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Depends on how much Mary Ann wants to eat.
Hey, me? What about you?
I'm not going to get cheated.
Okay. I figure so. So I'll take care of the Abel's post-game show for this one. Jim, thank you again for a great call. Olivia for running the video feed for us. We'll be back around 6:45 with the pregame show for Louisiana and Silex as you've been listening to the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.